Hello YouTube, this is ATS882 and I would like to talk to you for a quick sec about some recent purchases that I have made. As you know, in my last video, I'm the proud new owner of a Ruger P95. Got it right this time. And today, I've had this for about a week now. I believe 2 weeks. I'm sorry. I had this for about 2 weeks now. Shot 100 rounds through it, and all 100 has performed flawlessly. The ammo that I shot through it was Magtech, and I bought another 100 rounds today. And tomorrow or Sunday, I plan on going to the range and seeing how the gun functions one more time. As you can see next to it, I also decided to buy some self-defense ammo. And what I wound up choosing out of what the gun store had available was the Speer Gold Dot in 124 plus P, 9mm. So I'm going to fire the rest of all 100 rounds before I try to see if my gun will cycle the Gold Dot. I would like to make sure it's broken in a little bit more. 200 rounds may not be enough to see the reliability of the gun. However, what I can do is after 200 rounds, there isn't a hiccup with the Magtech, then I'm pretty sure that I can go ahead with 25 rounds of the Speer Gold Dot and see how that goes, and I'll have 25 for self-defense purposes. Hopefully, God willing, I'll never need it, but you never know. Also, to go with that, at the gun store, and actually this is a combo of 3 different gun stores. I figure I should go to see my local gun stores and see what different pricing, different products. I got this at one local gun store, these 2 items at another. The Magtech I got the same, the Magtech and the Gold Dot I got the same store that I bought the Ruger from, and this, which I'll get into in a minute, I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. So this is a holster from Goodrich. I got to admit I've never heard of this company before, but this is the magazine holster, magazine case from Goodrich, and as you can see, it can hold 2. I know the lighting isn't that great, but it can hold 2 of my magazines. I only have 2, but I do plan on getting a 3rd in the near future. So, and the one thing I did like about this was they've got the screws that you can ratchet down for your retention. That way, if I needed a double stack, single stack, as you can see, let me see if I can zoom in. It says double stack case. Or no, that's a double magazine case, I'm sorry. But I imagine that you can screw this in and out for double stack magazines. Me being in New York State, I have single stacks, 10 rounds apiece. Oh joy. The actual holster that I got was from Safariland. And although I don't know much about Safariland, I have heard of it, and from what I understand, they make good products. And although this holster isn't specifically designed, I guess, for the Ruger P95, it did fit it. It did retain it. It retained it very well. I had trouble getting it out to a degree, but that's also because I just had it in my hand. I haven't put it on my belt yet to give it a shot, and it is leather, and I guess it's got some sort of velvet on the inside. You'll never see that with this light, but It does look good, and I would show you if I weren't using my cell phone as a camera. But maybe I'll get some shots of that tomorrow. Who knows? But yeah, it does fit, and I can't wait to try it drawing from my belt. It's an outside the waist holster, which at this time of year is December in New York State, so heavy clothing is a must. Also, I got Hops number 9, Hops, Hoppies, whatever, number 9 cleaning bristle for the 9mm, because I didn't have one of those. Okay. Last but not least, from Dick's, I went ahead and got this Ultramax ammo. It says it's remanufactured. I don't know much about Ultramax. However, for the price, it was the equivalent of me going online and ordering the same amount of ammo, 150 rounds from AIM Surplus, using the Wolf WPA. And with the shipping that you get, this probably came out a little cheaper. And even if it didn't, I got this today from AIM. Generally, because I'm ordering on Friday or Saturday, I'd be shooting that next weekend. I will be shooting this next weekend anyway, but that's only because, as you can see, with all the goodies that I bought today, and my range is 40 minutes away from where I live, gas is an issue, so yeah. I don't want to take my AR-15 tomorrow, because I would like to give this the focus that it needs. And I still have to sight this in. The rear sight, it's off maybe in 2 inches, 1.5 inches, 2 inches to the right. So I just need to unloosen the hex nut, hex bolt or whatever's on the rear sight, and push the sight over a bit, and that should be fine. So, but I would like to give as much attention to all this as possible, and then on another day take the AR-15 up to the range, and then I'll do a review on how this Ultramax did. If it fires flawlessly, I'll probably stick with that, because it is brass instead of the steel. Not that I'm worried about the steel, because I bought 200 rounds, I believe, off of AIM Surplus, the 62 grain hollow point from Wolf, and there were no misfeeds. There were no misfirings. I had one problem, and that was due to failure to sit the magazine. One bullet didn't feed, but yeah, it was me. I didn't slap the magazine and make sure it's fully seated. And that's one thing I'm noticing, because I am putting 30 rounds in it instead of the 28. Just a little extra attention is needed to make sure that magazine is fully seated. But it's good to learn those things now, as opposed to when I actually need either weapon. So, and in the future, I do hope to get some formal training. Going to the range is nice, and getting to get to know your firearms is all well and good, but I would like some type of formal training, formal class. And there's nothing, to my knowledge, remotely close to the area that I live in. So I'll be looking at something like either front sight or mag pull, tactical response, at least one of the bigger name training facilities. People might have personal opinions about them, but seeing as how I don't have much information, just about anybody be better than the current information I have, as long as they know what they're doing. So, but yeah, this is it. These are my major purchases for today. And eventually, within the next month or two, I do plan on getting reloading dies in 9mm. I used to reload 308 for my Remington 700. I no longer have that, but I still have everything needed to reload 308 caliber. Well, I just need the dies, the shell holder. I'm keeping the cases that I have as much as possible from the Magtech that I've been shooting, and I'll be rating my gun ranges spent brass barrel, because I believe they just throw those away anyway. So, you know, you police your area after you finish shooting, you throw the brass in the bucket. Well, you know, if somebody wishes to reload, go ahead and take it. That's not a problem. So, okay, well, as you can see, this is what I got. If you have any questions or comments, and definitely please comment, because that's the only way I'm going to learn. So thank you very much, and this is ATS 882, signing off.